What is up, guys? So today I have for the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6, and today I'm going to be talking about whether or not this will be a good Christmas present or just present during the holidays for somebody you know, or just a good gift in general. So let's get started. I will be breaking up this review into certain parts, so I'll just quickly introduce this phone, talk about different aspects of why this will make a great gift and some perks of this phone, and then some things that why I think you should not get this phone as a gift, just to kind of give you some general information. So let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about the price of this phone starting out. So this phone retails at $1,000 in the US on Samsung's website. So that's a pretty good price for a foldable phone like this. I don't think you're gonna find a better value for a folding phone. You can say some have more crazy cameras, or there's no crease. All of the phones like the Huawei, the Motorola, the OnePlus, all of the other phones, I'm not sure if OnePlus has one, but I know the Apple Find and Flip and the Honor flip phone, and also especially the Motorola Razr 50 Ultra, they just look and feel so cheap. This one feels really premium, just overall just a really nice package. So I definitely think it's the best price for the value that you're getting. My dog just walked in. But yeah, so it's definitely good when it comes to price. There are a lot of Black Friday deals you can get during this holiday season, so I'll leave some links down in the description. I was seeing some you can get it for I think $100 off, some enhanced trading credit, and also $100 towards Samsung credit to spend with this purchase. The Black Friday deals will be live at the time of posting this video, so it would be Sunday, the 25th or 24th. So yeah, they'll be live from then through Black Friday, probably a little bit past Black Friday too. So I'll just keep it updated with the latest deals. So yeah, for the price, I think it's definitely a solid price, not crazy overpriced. It's in a comfortable price range. Me saying price 100 times. Okay, so what are you going to be getting with that $1,000 price tag? So for a design standpoint, you have obviously a clamshell foldable that unfolds into a normal size smartphone, coming out I think it's 6.9 inches. I could be wrong. I'll put it on the screen. It's roughly 6.9 inches. When folded, it's no bigger than the size of a wallet. As you can see, the wallet that I have here is actually bigger than the phone. This is just an average size wallet, so it is definitely a really small package that fits into your pocket. Definitely a lot easier than a much taller slab phone would. Now, it is thicker than a regular phone, but it's not that much thicker. It's pretty much the thickness of an iPhone, just a little bit more, because it's two halves, and then when you add a case onto it, that's obviously going to add more. But it's definitely nice to have a smaller form factor to carry around, but then you have this big display just to use at just a moment's notice. Just gotta flip it open, and I guess I've never really tried to open it with one hand, but it is definitely possible. Durability, it's obviously fine. I literally whack that on. Probably should. So when you're looking through a camera, it's kind of hard to judge the distance and stuff. So yeah, I should be careful with that. Let's talk about durability too. So we have Gorilla Glass Victus 2 for the glass, for the cover display area, and the back glass armor aluminum. On the sides, we have frosted and matte finishes, which I'm a huge fan of. I really love how it feels. So it's definitely a good package when it comes to design. And honestly, I think this is probably one of the best looking phones that Samsung has released, especially the flip models. I think it's just really cool. It's the two different colors, and when folded, you have just this really sleek, boxy design that's not uncomfortable at all. It just feels super premium and really nice. Okay, let's also talk about the cameras. So the Galaxy Z Flip 6 has two cameras, and one is a 50 megapixel sensor, and the other one is a 12 megapixel ultra wide. And both of these cameras perform really great. They produce really crisp photos that look natural, which is definitely something that Samsung has improved on over the past few years, honestly, pretty much since Samsung was invented. But yeah, it's definitely been great when it comes to cameras. And what's really nice is you can use the cover screen to take pictures. So as you can see, you can use it as a viewfinder, which is really cool and fun. I'll get more into that later. So that's pretty much everything that you're getting in this package. Obviously, there's a lot more perks and stuff. That's just a general overview. Now let's get into the special features. You know what? Easily one of the biggest features of this phone is that just the ability to prop this phone up wherever you want, do anything, whether that's watching YouTube videos in not landscape mode, but half folded. We should come up with a term for this. Maybe there is already a term, but half like folding your phone, propping it up, watching a video in like, I guess a split screen mode, sound like I had a lisp there, a split screen mode. It's just, there's just a lot of things you can do. So you can do that, prop it up, watch videos and stuff. You can also like put it sideways, kind of like for landscape, for like watching videos like in landscape mode. And as you can see, you don't have to have it bended, oh my goodness. You don't have to have it bent all that like much for it to stand up by itself. You can also prop it up for the cameras. So let's launch the cameras. So you can prop it up halfway for the cameras. And you can take a picture hands-free using the palm gesture feature. I look extremely rough. And it's just a super cool feature. And like, it's just nice because you have a hands-free tripod. There's my Christmas tree. It's just, it's fun. It's nice. It's really like just fun to use. You can also use it as like a small clock. So you can put it up, have the always on displaying. So that's pretty fun. There's just a lot of things you can do with it in the foldable aspect, which is really fun, which I think that's probably one of the biggest reasons why people buy this phone, because, I mean, obviously it's a flip phone. That's what people are going to do with it. It's just definitely as fun as it sounds. Next fun thing, and I guess perk of this foldable phone, is the flex window. So the flex window is obviously just the cover screen, which has been rebranded as the flex window. So we have this like little AMOLED display. AMOLED or OLED? I'm pretty sure it's AMOLED. So we have obviously the fingerprint scanner works on it. So it is locked via like whether it's password protection or fingerprint. So it's secure, obviously. You have these different like little widgets. So you have the weather, your energy score, pretty much whatever you want to customize it as photos. And you can just access them with just a quick, like, I guess, pinch kind of with your fingers. Just access them at a glance. Really smooth, really cool animation. It's just really fun. You can check your notifications. I think this is a huge like selling point of this phone besides the foldable nature of this phone. Just the fact that you can use this small window as just like basically a mini smartphone that's not as distracting. You can also, like I mentioned earlier, use this as a viewfinder for taking selfies, and it's really great to take really high quality selfies. I'll put some on the screen that I've taken. It's just really fun to use, and I just think it's such a good idea for these foldable phones. I definitely think Samsung made the right choice of adding this to their phone. Not that they really had a choice to, because the other phones were. But yeah, definitely a really nice, fun feature. Okay, the next thing is the customization of this phone. So obviously, Samsung phones are known for their great customization and just their overall, just easily, not manipulated, but like their skin is just so easy to change to how you want it, like exactly the like font you want for the text, the color of your icons, everything, the layout of the home screen, the layout of the home screen and everything. So the Galaxy Z Flip 6 takes that just a step further because you have this cover screen, which you can customize to something that's completely different than your lock screen and even your home screen. I do have my home and lock screen, the exact same screensaver, but it just adds like an extra like little bit of customization to your life. There's also a bunch of different cases you can get and just basically lose yourself in customization with this phone, which I think is really nice that people have the option to customize their phone like crazy if they want to. I think everyone should have that. I think Apple should take some points. But yeah, overall, just really nice perks when it comes to this phone. And now for the very few reasons why you should not get this phone. Okay, so the first thing why you should not get this phone is just like, okay, it is the inner display, but it's not the inner display. So if you're planning on gifting this to somebody, you have to be very clear that this is not a regular display. This is a ultra thin glass display with a plastic based screen protector. So it's not going to be the most durable. So you're definitely going to have to tell whoever you get this phone for, or even just for yourself, keep in mind that you should not dig your fingernails into this and try not to swipe like this. Try to swipe like this. So with like the, I don't know, pad of your thumb or with the skin instead of your fingernail. So just keep in mind that this is more of a delicate display, but it definitely is like still strong. Just definitely be careful with it and tell whoever you gift this to be careful with it. Now, honestly, like I've said in my other reviews, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 is basically like any other smartphone when it comes to durability, except for the inner display. So just definitely keep that in mind if you're gifting this or if you're getting it for yourself during this, I mean, holiday season, but really any time in like existence. But yeah, so it's definitely nice when it comes to display, but definitely just keep in mind that it can be like more fragile than your like traditional display. The other one, so this phone unfortunately does not have a telephoto lens. It only has the ultra wide and a main, but they do perform really great. Like I said, just you don't have any extra telephoto zoom. It's just digital zoom. It definitely is like decent zoom, but it's just not anything crazy. So just definitely keep that in mind. Also, you're not going to be experiencing the most premium battery life that Samsung has to offer. It will definitely last you through a day. We got an upgraded cell on the Flip 5 or Flip 6 to a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. So it's the size of the S23 or S24. So definitely like expect similar battery life to those phones. So it's definitely good. Like I said, it'll last you a full day with heavy usage, nothing to worry about there. So it's just not going to be the best when it comes to battery performance and battery life. You are going to get a really like powerful chip with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy. But also another thing is the display isn't as crisp as the Quad HD Plus resolution of the S24 Plus or the S24 Ultra. So yeah, just a few things to keep in mind. Definitely super great. Honestly, I really love this phone. It's just so premium and nice, and I really like it. Like, this is probably one of my favorite phones that Samsung or really anyone has released, which is kind of hard for me to say. I'm really considering switching back to it from my iPhone 16, so let me know if I should do that down in the comments. So yeah, overall, I can definitely recommend you to pick this up for somebody during this holiday season or just as a gift in general. Or if you're considering getting it for yourself, if you're looking to upgrade, definitely a really great choice. Super solid. Overall, just a really nice package. So hopefully this can help. Do you decide whether or not to buy this? Like I said, I will leave the links to Samsung's Black Friday deals down in the description. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you have a great day and enjoy your holiday season, and see you in the next video. Bye, guys.